All right, we're back. Today we're going to crack Crimson Vow Collector Booster. Let's see if we can. All right, let's see. So, as usual with this, hitting the camera, you got your foil commons on top, followed by your foil uncommons, a sparkly full art land. Then we got Death Cap Glade, a commander card, Midnight Arsonist, Consuming Tide, Blood Crazed Socialite and Celebrants in the showcase format, Dracula the Voyager, a Blood Petal Celebrant, that's odd, Patchwork Crawler, and a Treasure Wolf token. That's all I got in this pack. Anyway, that was kind of odd. Okay, so showcase foil, that's right. Okay, I was a little worried there because it seemed out of place. Yeah, this is back then, you know, in a collector boost, you would get the two showcase cards, which, you know, they overprinted the showcase cards, and, you know, they're not really showcase, are they? I mean, they're just a different treatment. So what's special about them? But Patchwork Crawler, Zombie Horror in blue. You pay 2, you get a 1/2, and then you can do some exile stuff. That's pretty handy. So 3, put a +1/+1 counter, and especially has all activated abilities of all creature cards exile with it. Very nice. And this Edgar the Charmed Groom, Casket Edgar, I don't remember. Anyway, so a special card here. Very interesting. And of course, Death Cap Glade, you know, one of these dual lands in foil. That's a couple of bucks. And handy, of course, for your multicolored decks. And you got your commander card, Midnight Arsonist, for 4. He get a 3/2 when he enters the battlefield, destroy up to X target of artifacts without mana abilities, where X is the number of vampires you control. And Consuming Tide, of course, each player chooses a non-land permanent you control, return all non-land permanents not chosen this way, and then you draw a card for each opponent who has more cards in their hand than you do. Got that going for you. Then the rest of these, of course, are your typical vampires and vampires. Crimson Vow was the least tolerated of it, but if you were into vampires and stuff like that, you had plenty of stuff to work with. Anyway, that's a short video for Innistrad Crimson Vow Collector Booster. Didn't give me too much trouble this time, except making me throw my knife across the room. But let me know what you think in the comments. Hit like, subscribe, and we will see you next time.